to tell me.
A post has arrived. A letter from a correspondent at Leipzig.
Any tidings, my son Carl?
Why, yes. But, I know not. I fear your health. Are you really quite well, Father?
Are the fish in the water? That's you, right, my son? What means that question? What means this anxiety about my health? You have asked me that question twice.
First, let me retire and shed a tear for my lost brother. With that, my lips might be forever sealed, for he is your son. With that, I could throw an eternal veil over his shame, for he is my brother. But to obey you is my first, though painful, duty.
Carl, do you but know a soldier planted in your father's bosom? That one grudging leopard argued with 10 years to my life. Yes, bring back my youth. Whereas now, alas, age flesh intelligence, but holiness dead, near to the grave.
Said so, old man. And farewell, for even this day we will all tear our hair over a coffin.
Stay. There remains much of the more. Let him prevent the degree. The sons of the father shall be visited to the third and fourth generation. Let him prevent. Let him have his will.
You know our correspondence. See, I'm gonna give a finger of my right hand when I pronounce him a liar. A base and slanderous liar. But permit me to differ. You must not. We cannot. No one.
Oh, too true. But that can be crushed.
Leipzig, May the 1st. Were I not bound by an inviolable promise to conceal nothing from you, not even the smallest particular that I am able to collect. Respecting your brother's career, never, my dearest friend, should my guiltless pen become an instrument of torture to you. I can gather from 100 of your letters how tidings should at these my spirit of eternal heart. It seems to me as though I saw you, for the sake of this worthless, this detestable. Oh, my father, I'm only reading you the margins of the passages. For this detestable man, shedding 1,000 tears, and last, mine flowed, I, gushing in torrents over these pitying cheeks. I already picture to myself your aged pious father, careless day. Good heavens, and so you are, before you have heard anything. Go! Taylor said, sitting down in his chair, and cursing the day when his ear was first greeted with the lip-sync cry of Father. I've not yet been able to discover all, and of the little, I do know I dare tell you only a part. Your brother now seems to have filled up the measure of his infamy. I, at least, can imagine nothing beyond what he has already accomplished. But possibly his genius may soar above my conceptions, after having contracted debts to the amount of 40,000 ducats. With round sum for pocket money, Father, and having dishonored the daughter of a rich banker, who's a fine lover, a gallant you of a friend, Father, for heaven's sake, I'll give you Father.
Now, no more, my son. No more.
I should spare your feelings. The injured cry aloud for satisfaction. Warrants have been issued for his apprehension. A price is set on his head, the name of Moore. No, these unhappy lips should not be guilty for the father's murder. Do not believe it, my father. Believe no syllable of it.
My name, my unsought name.
Infamous, most infamous Carl! Oh, that he bore not the name of Moore, that my heart would beat less warmly for him. This sinful affection, which I cannot overcome, will one day rise up against me before the judgment seat of heaven.
my prospects, my golden dreams.
Well, I knew it.
You do, my friends. You do. Oh, my children. How nearly your shots are leveled at my heart.
You see, I do bear the spirit. But my spirit bears the sting of scorpion. And all the pretty little epithets which contrast between us suggest your fatherly affection. When he was sitting on your knees or playfully patting your cheeks. He would die, forsooth, within the boundaries of his own domain, moulder away, and this universal genius may spread from pole to pole. The cold and dull wooden France, thanks to heaven with uplifted hands, that he bears no resemblance to his brother.
Forgive me, my child. Reproach not your happy father, his fondest heart, a pure visionary. The most forgotten. The Sir Carl has sent these tears. Well, my son, Franz, wipe them from my eyes.
Yes, father. You will wipe them from your eyes. Your Franz will dedicate his life to prolong yours. Do you believe me?
Heaven. Yeah. Heaven is your waiting. Heaven is blessing for what you have been and will be to me.
Now tell me frankly, father. Should you not be a happy man, were you not obliged to call this son your own?
You must spare me. When the nurse first pressed him into my arms, I held him up to the heaven and exclaimed, am I not truly blessed?
So you have said that. Now, have you found it so? You may envy the meanest peasants in your estate in a matter of this, that he is not called his son his own. Your misery will grow with his ears. So long as you call him yours, you are wretched. He will lay you in your grave.
He has already led me to the secret of false gold.
Well, suppose you have disowned his son.
Franz, what did you say?
Is not your love for him the source of all your grief? Root out this love, that he concerns you no longer. But for this wicked and reprehensible affection, he will be dead to you. It is more profitable to let some of your members to perish than to cast your entire body to the hell. These are the very words of the Bible.
Which cost him, which have cost me, which have me cost myself?
By no means, Father. Heaven forbid. But whom do you call your son? He to whom you have given life, and do his utmost to shorten yours.
It's all too true. It is a judgment upon me. The Lord has chosen him as his instrument.
See how filially your bossing child behaves. He destroys you with the excess of your paternal sympathy, murders you with the very love you bear him, has caused the wrong of father's heart to crush it. When you lay buried in the underground, he becomes your possessions, the lord of your possessions, and master of his own will. And with that barrier removed, his tyranny will rush out without a leash. Imagine yourself in his place. How often he wished you dead. And how often, too, he wished me, his brother. For I am the only one who can stand in his way. But call this a filial gratitude for a father's tenderness. To sacrifice 10 years of life for one voluptuous moment of pleasures. In one lusty moment, stake the honor of an ancestry we have stood unspotted for 7 centuries. Well, do you call this a son? Answer me. Do you call this your son?
I'm a dutiful son, Pa. I'm still my child. My child.
A most admirable and precious child, whose constant study is to get rid of his own father. Oh, Dad, you could learn to see it clearly, that the film must be removed from your eyes. But your indulgence must confirm his vices. You test to justify it. Doubtless, you will avert the curses from heaven from him. But on yours, on your own father, who is full with twofold vengeance.
Most just. Mine be all the guilt. Anyway, I will write to him that I restore my protection.
That will be most wise and prudent.
That he must never come into my sight again.
Right. Quite right. But suppose you come in disguise with hypocrite's mask, and then implores your compassion with tears, willows you from a pardon, and then quits you again on the morrow, and jests at your weakness in the arms of his harlot. No, Father. He will return with his own accord, until his conscience forces him to repent.
But I will write on the spot to that effect.
Are you sure you don't have ever tried to rest? This makes going to be strong.
Yes, it will indeed broke my heart. But write him that. That's agreed. There. Write him that. Yeah. Write him that father's heart. But I charge you. Drive him not to despair. I charge you.
Make yourself easy, old dotard. You will never more hold your child in your bosom. There's a gulf between you and him, as impassable as heaven is from hell. Aye, what a sorry boggler might I be, had I not skilled enough to pluck a son from a father's heart. He was torn from your arms before you could even imagine the possibility of the separation. Aye, though he was riveted with hooks of steel, I have drawn magic circles of curses which he cannot overlift. Godspeed to you, Master Franz. Papa's science is disposed of. The course is clear. I should carefully pick up the scraps of paper, for how easily it might be for them to recognize my handwriting. And grief will soon be the end for the old man. And as for her, I shall wipe this scar out of her heart. Though half her life come with him.
I'm disgusted with this age of Prince Fevers. Whenever the red flame and hooted. Joseph is a book. You should live. The glowing sparkle promises burnt out. And now, the solitude for it, the flash of life podium. The stage fire, which will not so much as light a pipe. The present generation may be compared to rats crawling about the club of Hercules. A French abbé wrote it down that Alexander was a fortune of the professor. Holding at every word a bottle of some vodka to his nose, lectures on strength, fellows who fed at the various trifling crystals the touches of Hannibal, whimpering both at themselves with phrases out of slaughtered cannon, a blabber over the victories of Scipio, because they would like to consider them.
Put it into Alexander's time. Lead yourselves, I tell you.
Fine, upon this week, humiliation, fit for nothing, but to ponder of the deeds of former times, and torture the heroes of antiquity with pleasantries, or mangle them in tragedies. The figure of its loins is dried up, and the propagation of the human species has become dependent on the potentials of malt liquor.
Brother, no.
I hate to think of it. I might to squeeze my body into taste. And what might have run through my eagle's fright has been reduced to a slave paid by laws. Never yet has law fought a great man. It is liberty that breeds giants and heroes. Oh, that the spirit of heaven still golden in his ashes. Set me at the head of an army of fellows like myself, and out of Germany shall spring a republic compared to which Rome and Sparta will be but as nothings.
Bravo! Bravissimo! You're coming to the right key now. I have something for your ear, which has got me on my mind. And you are the very man for it. Drink, brother, drink. Rapid title Joes and the glory kingdom of Jerusalem again with the tappies. But tell me, is it not a clever scheme? We send the fourth manifest for the quarter of the world. And someone to passion all that do not eat.
Comrades, there must be an end now of our fooleries.
B, you are not going to play a political thumb. A fellow like you who with his sword had hydrographic on adamant face. Just 3 quick drivers could inscribe in the tables in the deep ear. Shall you just story a great dog's humor? Ha! I must bring back one picture to your mind, where you kindle fire in your veins, if nothing else had power to inspire you. Do you remember how the head of a college cut a dog to be shot off, and you, by way of revenge, broke them fast so the whole town? The fumed flooded an edict, the fumed by you, with a loading time, ordered me to be the blood and the lipstick, so that in the course of 8 hours, there was not a bone left to pick up all the place. Even fish began to rot in place. The magistrate and town council brought up the vengeance.
And are you not ashamed to go to these things? Have you not shame enough in you to blush even at the recursion of such crimes?
Come! You are no longer Seymour! Do you remember how the Southern time in Bodleian you made a game of Midley or Governor, bidding him by all means make a split to get as much as he could? For this, you would sweep it all down your throat, don't you remember? Don't you remember? Oh, you do nothing, with love of blood-guarded. There was a speaking man, a gentleman. But
I curse on you for reminding me of it. I curse on myself for what I said. But it was done in the females of wine, and my heart knew not what my tongue uttered.
No, come along. You are no longer Seymour. Come, tell me, come. Let me tell you a story of a youthful day. There was a ditch close to my house. It's 3 wide at the least, which we were trying to leap over for a wagon. But it does not go. Splash! There is swinging unmade heads. Unmade heads, a lot of laughing, leading to a shower of snowballs. By the side of my house, 100 dogs was chained, laying chained, a savage beast, which would have the cat by the girl by the petticoat, with the quickness of lightning, if the inquisition passed near him. Now, it was my greatest tears are blood in every possible way, and it is enough to make one burst, to see the beast fix eyes on me with such fierceness, that he seemed to ready to tear me to pieces. If he could but get on me, Well, what happened? Once, when I was amusing myself in this garden, I hit a bug in the ribs with a stone. That if it's fury. I broke it loose and lie like upon me. I tore away like lightning, but they will take it. The confounded ditch ran right in my way. Well, what was to be done? The dog was caught by the heel and quite furious. There was no time to deliberate. I took a spring and cleared the ditch. To tell them I was in the for life and limbs. The beast would have two tormented atoms.
And to what does all this tend?
To this, that to make it tough, the strength go with occasion. For which reason, I never despair. Even when things are worse, courage grew with danger. Power over decision increased my pleasure. It's evident my obstacle ceased in my path. That fate must have designed me for a great man.
I'm not aware of anything of which leads to require courage and have not already shown it.
Indeed, and though you need to let your gifts go to rest to buy your talent. Do you think your patriotic achievement at Leipzig amount to the new plus ultra of genius? Let us but once get to the great world, Paris and London, where you get your Paris and London, where you get to if you study a man as honest, it is the eligibility practiced by the handicraft on the grand scale. How we stare, how we open your eyes to see signatures, forgot it, that's loaded, looked big, and strong boss got it. All that. You shall learn of Spiegel, the Vasca disability on the hand, disability on the fast gallows, that I would want to start on manipulate with his fingers.
Oh, no! I shouldn't wonder if your proficiency went further too.
I began to think you mistrust me. Only wait till I have gone one at it. You shall be the wonders. Your little brain shall be clear large in your pericardium when my teaming when it's delivered. How is that created within me? Create within me. Great thought are dining in my thought. Gigantic blood are vomiting in my creative brain. Cause liturgy, which has started enchant my faculties and crumbs deflated my prospect. I awake. I feel what I am and what I am to be.
You have proved the one is running in your brain.
Speak up, everything. I must just speak up. It is pity, the king will say that you were not made children. Speak up. You have thought also variant through the border hole. Yes, I hear the Dr. Valenti. It is quite a shame that he was not bred to medicine. He would have just discovered the extra bleeding. And he did not take to financial links, just how he will deplore in cabinet. He would have turned fun into Lloyd doors by his magic, and speaking will be the word from east to west.
A pleasant journey to you. I leave you to climb to the summit of glory on the pillars of infamy, in the shade of my ancestral groves, with the hours of my Amelia. A noble joy awaits me. I have already last week written to my father to implore his forgiveness, and have not considered this circumstance from him, and where there is sincerity, there is compassion and help. Let us take leave of each other, more. After this day, we shall meet no more. The post has arrived. My father's forgiveness must already be within the walls of this town.
Do you know that there is a search for us? But every moment we may expect to be apprehended.
I'm not surprised at it. Nor do I care how the must go. Have none of the Rajman? Did he speak of no letter that he had for me?
I suppose he has some, for he has been looking for you a long time.
Where is he? Where? There?
Still, we desired him at this place. You tremble, sir?
I do not tremble. What should I tremble for? Friend, this letter rejoices with me. I am the happiest of men. Tremble. Why should I tremble? The leader! Wait the leader!
What now? Why is it petrified?
My brother's hands!
What the devil is speaking about there?
The fellows along his senses, he's trying to tricks like a monkey. He has got sent to bite the system.
Speaker, best doesn't hear me.
Hello, fellow, are you in a dream? Mort, where are you going? What's the matter, Mort?
What can be the matter? What can be the matter? What can be the matter? He's as pale as a corpse.
Lost forever!
You must have got strange news. Let's see what it can be.
A fortune brother, a present being. I'm sorry to inform you that you have nothing more to hope for. Your brother says you may go forever. You ever genius shall direct you. He gives you up to perdition. He bids me tell you that so to you more to come in tears and cling to his news. You are needed not hope for pardon. That you may expect a dungeon over the castle for your apartment and bread water for your sustenance till your brassy hairs outgrow the features of a pleasure. These are his very words. He ordered me to stop here to bid you an eternal adieu. I eat my soul.
There's a pretty sweet little water for you. And this room is called what?
Blood and water once at the world. A fine life indeed. No, I shall find better for you than that. Did I owe it to you? I must give for you.
What does that book say? This S pretends to think for us all.
Poor creatures, poor way, help the animals. No heart, have you attempt anything that's great?
Well, so you are correct, quite right. But what do you propose for a relief? What's your plan for raising us from this pitiful state coming at us?
Poor things, to life from this pity state. Pity indeed. I thought you had a timber blade at length. You have mass and fine cavalcade, and now you may stable your horses, speaking honest indeed. If he did not his own curse, I would make a hero of you. Please, Baron Prince Demigod.
Why that's pretty well to begin with. This is some great enterprise. I dare engage something that will cost a head a true abyss.
Nod your head, I answer for it. That nothing wanted but courage. And for the genius, the contrivance, I take all upon myself. Courage, I say give up courage. Lama, brother, courage is the word.
Courage! I can fight the devil in his lower body under the gallows!
That's what I like. If you have courage, let one of you step forward and say, I have something left to lose. I'm not quite a sweet bear, but not one among you.
What's the use of all this palaver? If we have sense to comprehend the business and courage to execute, speak it out.
Well, then hearken! If there's a drop of German blood and blood of heroes in your veins, come!
You are the first row indeed, who has set the garden of defiance, and yet, what the choice is left us?
What choice? Why? You have no choice. Dark or light or darkness, dead or alive. That's what have you to college. I can't have you to charming control director of patience.
You are the prince of orators, Spiegel. Will you make an honest man a scoundrel? But say, gentlemen, what's become of more?
Honest man, say you? Will you be the last an honest man if you follow my advice that you are the pleasant? What do you call honest? To me the miser of Pontiff's Lord, and give him a sound sleep and a golden dream for it, to bring back the standing metal into circulation, to regulate the unequal balance of fortune, to bring back a golden edge, to lead the providence of virtue, and save him a trouble-offending world, and pestilence, famines, and physics among us, to have a proud thought when you when you eat to your meal.
Great. And nicely, by heaven. Speaker, the other time I like to use the yelling canvas. Consistent to yours. Take me yourself. I'm yours forever.
Opposite my boys, at the college, season and cut wines. College of your glasses, here to the health, to the good mercury. Oh, here he goes.
Now for business, at 12 months, you shall be able to buy evidence.
Softer, my boy, softer. We are going. The beast must have had its body. One and Sparta could never have stood without a chief to command them.
Yes, but speaks the purpose, we must have a chip. A man with black, a poison head.
If there was any hope, any just double light disappear on his content.
Why it's been my friend difficult as it to guide the slave, where we defend and rapes and rape and slaves. However, come down, maybe the weight of diamond spitting out, bodily by voice. Perhaps he may prevent Athens.
It will be all children's play if he's not our leader. Without more, be a body without a soul.
Blockhead!
Man, force, tortures, crocodiles, your eyes, a water, your heart's a island, kisses on your lips, and ponions in your bosom, the lion, the panther with your breast, the labor stiff the carrion bring to her young, and he,
Hey, Moore, what's your opinion?
whatever, much candy was able to hear, I could smile, when my enemies drink of my hot blood, but when the pot of love becomes furious hate, oh, then let fire rage here, where once was humanity, the tender-hearted now become a tiger, and every fever of the tortured frame be wrought to ruin and despair.
Hear me, Moore, hear what I say.
It is incredible that dream. So let's stop your guests. A picture of mystery, so strong contortion so sincere. The most savage beast would have yelped at you if I should publish it to the world. It would not be believed. It would be thought a rival of the human species, and yet, oh, that I could blow the trumpet of rebellion through all nature and summon heaven, earth, and seas to war against this savage race.
Do you hear more? This French makes him dead.
Because, is it your name, man? Was not you born urban until my sight with you, with that human face? I loved him with such unutterable affection. No survivor of a father's soul. I'd have sacrificed 1,000 lives for him. Teach me where to strike, that I might destroy the joys of existence. Oh, he was my friends, my angel, my God.
We will be such friends, let us but speak to you.
Come up with us of Bohemian forest. We will form a troop of lovers and then
You shall be a captain. You must be a captain.
Slave and cowards! Who put the thoughts in your heads? Tell me, sir! But the man's heart of yours never considered projects. Who put in your heads? Yes, I had 1,000 hours of death over divinity robbers and assassins. As my soul lives, I will be your captain.
Long live the captain.
So now, I will be your captain and glory to him. He must shall murder and destroy. He shall have a king's words. Here stand around in a circle and swear to be true to me till death.
till death.
Now, by this man's right hand, I swear to be your faithful commander till death. Now, by my soul, I corpse of him who first chose me among you. And when I break this oath, such my fate from you. Are you agreed?
We are all agreed.
Then, let's go! The control defective! We have both treason!
and less worthy than he who is accursed with his own father.
Wait, what loving, compassionate father who abandoned his son afraid to water monsters in his comfortable home. He pounded himself with delicious wine and stretched out his puzzle little down while his noble son is starving. Shame upon you, inhuman wretches. Shame upon you, destroyed dragon. You belong to humanity. His only son.
I thought he had two.
Yes, he deserves to have such sons as we are. On his deathbed, he will look over. He will stretch out his withered hand for his cold, and ripple with the sugar. We feel the ice cold hand for his glance.
Oh, you already think dearest. You are too.
Oh, do you pity your brother? No, monster. You hate him. I hope you hate me too.
I love you as much as I love myself!
If you love me, you will not refuse my one little request.
None. None if you would ask no more but my life.
Oh, if that is the case, then one regret. You will so easily, so readily grant. Hate me. I should express while personally, while I think of my come, and it should for a moment to enter my mind that you do not hate me. You promise me this? Now, go on and leave me. I should love to be alone.
Lovely enthusiast, how I love you for this gentle and affectionate heart. Here and here, Carl reigns sole monarch, like a god within his own temple. He stood before you, waking, filling your imagination streaming. The whole creation seemed to be centered to him, reflecting him alone, and give you no other echoes but of him.
Yes, very. I own it, despite of you all, barbarian that you are. I will own it before all the world. I love him.
Inhuman, cruel, to requite a love like this, to forget her.
What, forgive me?
Did you not place a ring on his fingers, a diamond ring, a pledge of your love? Why? How is it possible for a youth to resist the fascinations of a wanton?
My ring is wanted?
Who would blame it on him, since he had nothing else to give away? And of course, she repaid his interest with caresses and embraces.
But my ring, I say my ring?
Fine, fine. It is disgraceful. It would not be much if it were all. A ring, be it ever so costly, is after all a thing a man may always buy of a Jew. Perhaps the pattern did not please him, or perhaps he exchanged it for one more beautiful.
Monster, what do you mean? What for do you speak of?
How brilliant. And on my fingers. And from Amelia. Death itself should not have plucked it hence. It is not the costliness of the diamond, not the cunning of the pattern, but love, which constitutes its value. Is it not so, Amelia? Oh, dearest child, you are weeping. Woe be to him to cause those precious drops to flow from those heavenly eyes. Ah, if you could but see him yourself, see him under that foam!
Shameless lawyer!
Hush, hush, gentle soul. Press me no further. If it had only some veil, which it had shrouded itself from the eyes of the whole world. Do you remember that miserable birch in our hospital still, Amelia, who was breathing his spirit heavily away? Well, modesty seems to have cast down her abashed eye as she passed him. You cried woe upon him. Recall that hideous image, and no Carl stood before you. His kisses are pestilence, his lips poison.
Ha! Carl, now I'll recognize you again. You whole, it was all a lie. Where are you going to such haste? Are you going to such infamy?
Let me go. Let me go, Amelia, to give free friends of my tears. Tyrannical father, to abandon the best of his children to disgrace. Let me go, Amelia. I will throw myself on my father's feet. On my knees, I will construe him to transfer the curse he had pronounced to me. To disinherit me. To hate me.
Brother of my cause, dearest, most excellent France.
Oh, Amelia, how I love you for this unshaken constancy for my brother. Forgive me for being the venture to subject your love through so fear of a trial. How nobly you have realized my wishes. With those tears, those sighs, those divine indignation. Our soul did so truly harmonize.
Oh, that they never did.
At last, they harmonized so truly that I always thought the two of us must be twins. And were it not for that unfortunate difference in the person, to be twin-like, which we must be admit, must be the disadvantage of God. We should again and again be forsaken as each other. I have always said to myself, you are Carl's very counterpart, his echo.
No, not yet light of heaven, not honor him, not breathe from my soul.
So entirely the same in our dispositions. The rose was his favorite flowers. And what flowers do I esteem above the rose? He loved music beyond expression. And you are the witnesses, you stars. And how is it possible for you still to doubt? How many times have you heard me play on the harpsichord in the dead silence of night, when all around lay slumber and darkness? If our love meets in the one same perfection, if it is the self-same love, how can its fruits still degenerate? It was a calm and serene night. Alas, it was departure from lips. Carl took me to the bowers where you also oftenly sat in the dreams of love. We were long speechless. At last, he seized my hand and said in a low voice, and with tears in his eyes, I am leaving, Amelia. I know not, but I have this sad presentiment that this might be forever. Forsake her not, brother.
Traitor, now you must, in the very word, he conjured me, if he died, to have no other love. Do you see how odious, how execrable, quite my side?
You know me not, Amelia. You do not know me in the least.
Yes, I know you. From henceforth I know you. And you pretend to like him? You mean to say that he waits for me in your presence? Yours? He will soon have to describe my name pillowy. Be gone this instant.
You hate me then?
I despise you. Away!
Just you wait, Amelia. You shall learn to tremble of my sight. You sacrifice me for a beggar!
Go, base villain. Now, Carl, among your ears open. Beggar, did he say? Then is the world turned upside down. Beggars and the kings are beggars. I will change the right few words for the imperial couple. The look with which he begs must, indeed, be a number, a loyal look, a look with it into the mouth, the slowly, the palm, the trial little great, into the dirt with you, glittering bubbles. Let the rich and great, to be condemned to desert, where the burning gold and silver and jewels. Be they condemned to carouse at the table of the Baltimores, to provide their little downy for to luxury. Carl, am I worthy of you?
He's asleep. How good, how vulnerable, such the content of the saint. I will with you. Oh, with the black hats, who never sleep in your slumber as a roses fragrant perfume. The image of cold in dream,
May I work in the little roses. I threw roses at the little perfume, my little rosemary.
My car. My car.
Hark, his guardian angel has heard my prayer. This is a sweet wind in the air, which his neighbors uttered. I stay here.
Are you there? Are you truly there? Oh, do not look so pitiful at me. I am miserable. I am miserable enough already.
Uncle, my dear uncle.
Was not this? Oh, had I not had in his mind? Is not the smaller roses? Oh, from France. Will you not let me dream of him?
Uncle, my dear uncle. You had a delightful sleep, uncle.
I was dreaming of my car. Why did they bring my dreams? I might have had my pardon from his mouth.
His pardon. Angel has not risen back. He forgive you, uncle. Father of my call, I forgive you too.
No. The tear, that battles pale weakness, is part of it. Poor girl. Yeah.
Can be your present love. Here, it is my father.
What's here, my child? Roses? Did you steal the roses here? On me? On me? Who killed your car?
I turned on your father. No one on him. Can I do that?
Oh. I with what right which I have done so. Unknowingly. It is done for free. No, you the picture.
This is called.
It was his 16th year. Now, how changed? I showed that to think up on it. It was the sweetest smell, fair answerably, the smile is fair. It was upon his birthday in the bowl of jasmine that you drew that picture of him.
Oh, never will I forget that day. Past and go forever.
Saint continues this image, bringing back past time. I was so happy in your love.
No, no, it is not he. No, no, by heaven. This is not my call. Here, he is quite syllable, but they're different. The person can give no idea of that. There is a soul of his countenance. Away with it. It is a poor image of an ordinary man. I was a mere novice in the arts. France.
What's the matter now?
Sir, I have terrible news for you. Can you bear to hear it?
I know but one thing. Terrible to hear. Speak it out.
I got this letter from the henchman. His subordinate went to the war in Acre. He wrote this letter about your son.
Is he alive? Is he alive? Where is he? Where? Where?
Amelia, please calm down.
Please let me skip his profiles. Carl Moore. He got a pair of colors. He followed Matthias in his pictures. He and I slept in the same tent. Often did he speak of his old father, of the days, of his former happiness, and of his blessed hopes, till his eyes ran over at the midnight.
Don't look at me, Amelia.
After this day, again, I found him, lying on the field. With his left hand, he was stopping the blood that flowed from a large wound. He had buried his right hand in the earth. Fellow soldier, said he, I am told that the general has fallen an hour ago. He is fallen, said I. And you well then, said he. Every brave soldier ought to follow his general. He took his hand from the wound, and in a few moments, he breathed his last like a hue. Curse be his murderers!
My benediction was his death. He died in despair.
Amelia, are you all right?
Don't touch me.
Nation!
Oh, my children. Wretch, my children. My daughter, do not abandon me. Wretch, give me back my son.
Who drive him to this despair? Who gave him this malediction? Who made him march on death and on battle? Oh, he was a charming youth. Curse be his murderers!
A scar. Cousin on your head. I'm that cousin's father.
Well, he's dead now, which signifies this idle lamentation. It is easier to bring a man to death than to bring a dead man back to life again.
It was you who made me throw him off, who sent my malediction from my heart. It was you. Give me back my son.
Rouse not on my fury. I abandon you to death.
Monster! Inhuman monster! Give me back my son! 10,000 courses your own head! Despair, to be despair and not to die. They must hope death. Is that good angel fed? Yes. Every angel must be the mother, the holy mother. We know pity hold this head. We know release the spirit. To be despair and not one kind. Oh, to despair and not to die.
Uncle? Dead! Quite dead! Oh my God!
Dead? Is he really dead? Reason why? Because of my lie. Finally, I've stepped into hell. I'll get authority. Amelia, I suppose you will curry with my favors soon.
God! Back up. Baby.
Welcome, mother. Where can I play? Where to the forest of Bohemia? Where have you left riding in tempest? Where are you from now?
From the hair waxes at the present. Never wear spurs. Ask Gilbert. He will be congratulated on his sail return. He has joined great moored ship on the world. And how has it fared with your sense of virtue? How good it went? I continue my such faith, my God. I would prefer going dinner to hear that.
I have no doubt. We heard of you in all the newspapers. But where the ever have you picked up all these fellows? Brother and Thunder, you brother little Annie, you regret like a hero.
Had I? A set of girl dogs too. Hang up your head in the sun, and when you find buns, it is gone into taken eyes. And David himself, Chantiware.
The captain will make welcome these brave boys. He has got him some fine heroes too.
Shall your captain put his man and mine in competition? Ha!
Well, you have good fingers, but I tell you, a captain's reputation as counting time fellows. Well, manner.
So much worse.
What now? There, are there any troubles or in forest?
Quick! Quick! Where are the rest? Down! Do you stand chattering there? Don't you know? Poor Bardo!
What now? Pardon him.
He and that's all. He and who more?
Pardon? What? When? Where is he at?
He had nothing. We had nothing of him for 3 weeks. He was all the time in jail, and we know nothing of it. He was 3 times put to the lock to make discover his captain. His captain, the brave battle never quit. Yesterday he got his sentence. This morning he went export to the devil.
Domination! Has the captain had it?
He had of it only yesterday. He is foaming with rage. You know he always thought lightly of battle. But he underwent the lock. We got locks on the ladder to try to get him out, but it was all in vain. Moore himself put on the dress of a captain, but Bardo possibly refused. Now, the captain has sworn at us. That made all our hairs stand on end. He will write him such a criminal pie as never king had. He will burn them alive. The town is hell, I fear. We go for it. We go for it. As you know, when he says I do it, it is as good as if I have done it already.
Oh, good God, Papa.
What can?
What is it?
Banana!
Another, it's the captain.
Hey!
Bardo, my parents, Bardo.
Speaker, Gilbert, Westman!
Thunder, sand and lightning, fire and fury!
Liberty! You, Transformer, Rasman, take my hot spirits and watch him with wine. That was hot work.
Well, by fire springs, are you ready for what?
Are you a ghost or am I a fool or are you really the man?
The identical alive hall. Where do you think I come from? That it was. I'm more than that. I come straight away from the gallows. Only let me get my breath. Gilbert will tell you. Give me a glass of brandy. You dare to speak it. I thought we should have met again in another place. But give me a glass of brandy. My bones are tumbling to pieces. Oh, my captain. Where is my captain?
Have patience, man. Have patience. Say, come, let's hear. How did you escape in the name of wonder? How came I to get you back again? My brain is bewildered. From the gallows, you say?
That is capital. That burns inside. Straight from the gallows, I tell you. You stand there and stare, as if that was impossible. I can assure you, I was not more than 3 paces from that great ladder on which I was to mount to Abraham's bosom. So near, so very near, the ladder saw skin and all to the deceptive one. The visit of my life was not worth a pinch of snuff. To the captain, I am indebted for birth and liberty and life.
What a great!
He was help in it. You cannot judge of it. You should have marched like me, with a rope around your neck, turbulent your blade in the living body, and sing your holy sacramental forms and hangman ceremonies. And then, at every left step, as the struggling feet were searched forward to see the infernal machine, on which I was to be elevated, glaring more and more hideously in the blaze of a noonday sun. And hangman's posteriors watching how they play, and horrible sound singing, the curse of still rings in my ears, and screeching hungry ravens, a whole hive of them, who are hovering over the top of the tables. To see all this, I mourned the horrible taste of the vastness which was in store for me. Water! Water! And then, all of a sudden, the signal of the river. It was an explosion, as if the ball of heaven were rent in twain. Hearken, fellows, I tell you, if a man were to leap out of a fiery furnace in the freezing lake, he could not pay the contract half so strongly as I did when I gained on the shore.
Privilege! Well, you have got no money. Here to the happy little nations.
No! By all the treasures of Mammon, I should not like to go through it the second time. This is something more than hurricane sleep, and its terrors are even worse than death itself.
Pardon magazine leap into the air. Don't you see now, one man? They want to listen. They sang so for my love of blue stone. And if the whole world of Moloch was being into the air, it must cure so, Captain. I envy by it.
If the town makes it a holiday trip to see our comrade killed by a vehicle, why the devil should we scruple to sacrifice the city for the rescue of our comrade? And by the way, our herald had the good trick of being able to ponder worse than old emperor. Tell me, what have you done?
I crept into Stefan Church during the ham and tore gold rays from art cloth.
It's over now. What a use lavish in the church. The over it to be created. Who did with such simply? Why? The living his creature that died of hunger. Do you know? Have you alive? Have you lost?
83. They say. A powder magazine along grew 3 score to apples.
But your daily boards.
Wow, what of that? If they had but been men, it would have been another matter. But they were babies, it's wearing clothes, and shivered old nasty to keep the fly from them out. And drive up through squatters who could not close to the door.
Alas for the poor creatures! Sick people say you, old men and infants.
Yes, and I chanced to pass by college. I had great glory inside. I looked in, and when I came to examine, what do you think it was? Why? An infant. Louis, Archie, lying on the floor on a table, which was just beginning to burn. Poor little Red said, I will be caught there. And with that, I threw it into the flame.
May those flames bind the body to eternity! A fine monster! Never let me see the truth! What? Do you murmur? Do you hesitate? Who dares hesitate when I command? Away with him, I say! And there are others among you ripe for vengeance! I know this thing again! But I will stand among you alone and hold a favor master alone! Here the nuts. The avenger in hell. How can I have it? I'll try to blame gods. If they edges, peasants, and famine and floods, overwhelm the just with the unjust. Who can stay the flame, which is kindled to destroy the honest nest, from extended the blessed harvest? Oh, fire the slaughter of women, children, and the sick. How this weighs me down! It has poisoned my finest achievements. There he stands, powerful, abortions and disgrace in the sight of heaven. The boy that presumed to wield the Job's thunder and overthrew pygmies when he should have crushed titans. Go! It is not for thee, puny son of prey, to wield the avenging sword of sovereign justice. You defeated your first destiny. Here, then. I renounced the odious king. I go to hide myself in some deep cleft of the earth, where no daylight will be witness of my shame.
Look out, Captain! There's mischief in the wind. Whole detachments of heaving cavalry scouring the forest. That infernal must have betrayed us.
Captain! They have tracked us. Some thousands of them are forming a cordon around the middle war. those nights of the bread basket. Where is the captain? Is the whole troop assembled? I hope we have powder enough.
Powder, I believe you, but we are only 18 in all, therefore scarcely 1 to 20.
So much the better. And though still our Christian history ready to now, fellow talk already can relate the straw under their very seats. Father, there's nothing to fear. They sell their lips for 10 pence, and are we not fighting for our necks? We will far into them like a deluge, and fire bodies upon their heads like a crashes of thunder. But where the devil is the captain?
He was caught in his extremity. Is there no hope of escape?
Escape?
Oh, that I have told in Jerusalem.
I lift him open with my task. He is entranced, fractured by the earth. Leader and captain, we will hurl you into the belly jaws of death.
The captain! The captain! I have all that, so we have on every side. Now, they must fight with the energy of despair. Not my voice, not voice. We must fight with the force. What we are utterly lost.
I lift them open with my task. Tears are entranced, fractured by the earth. Leader and captain, we will hurl you into the belly jaws of death.
Charge all your arms. You plenty of powder, I hope.
Powder? Oh, enough to blow up to the moon?
Every one of 5 pistols ready loaded, and 3 carbines to boot.
Good. Now, some of you must climb the trees or conceal yourself in the thickets of some fire upon the ambush. The rest will follow me and fall upon their flanks like furies. At the same time, let every man make his whistle way through the forest and jump upon in every direction, so that our numbers may appear the more formidable. With the bounty, Gibbons, and myself, we fight wherever the friends hottest.
Master, excellent! We will subdue them with bows that they shall not know where the salutes are coming from. I have more than one shot away a cherry from the mass. Only let them come on.
Silence.
Is this the dragon's nest? With your leave, sir. I'm a servant of the church, and yonder are 1,700 men who guard every hair on my head.
Bravo, bravo! We're spoken to keep his courage warm.
Silence, comrades. Will you tell us briefly, good father, what is the errand here?
I'm delegated by the high justices, whom sentence hangs life or death. The thieves, the incendiary, the villains, the venomous generation of vipers. Pouring about in the dark and sting an end.
That! A truce is a whore-tongued whore!
Five Gilberts. You cut the thread of his discourse. He has got his summons on nicely by hearts. Pray go, sir, for the gallows and the wheel.
And you, the precious captain, commander-in-chief of Cart Persis, a king of Sharper, a grand magu of all the road under the sun.
Very true. Exceeding true. Pray proceed, sir.
What do you mean, very true? Exceedingly true. What is an answer?
How, sir? You are not prepared for that, it seems. Go on. By all means, go on. What more were you going to say?
Admirable wretch. Avon, does not the blood of more than a town empire cling to accused fingers?
Must I guess it that far? But no, student, sir, to the point.
What you're not worthy to receive. Look around you, incendiary! As far as the eye can reach, you're environed by your hostmen. There's no chance of escape.
Do you hear that? Givers, but go on.
Here, then, what mercy and forbearance justice shows such miscreants? If you instantly prostrate yourself in submission and suffer mercy and forgiveness, then severity itself will relent to compassion, and justice Be to you an indulgent mother. She will shut one eye upon your horrible crimes and be satisfied. Only think, to let you be broken on the wheel.
Do you hear that, Captain? I will follow you into the very jaws of death.
Captain, fire and fury, Captain! How he bites his lip! Shall I not put this fellow upside down like a knife?
Touch him not. Let no lay a finger on him. Party, so father. Here stand 970 men, of whom I'm the captain. And not one of them has been taught to turn on a signal or learn to dance to the music of artillery. While there stand 1,700 men, grown grey under the muskets. But now, listen to says Moore, the captain of incendiaries. It is true. I have studied account of the emperor, burnt and plundered the church of Saint Dominic, and flung firebrands into your beautiful city, and brought down the power of Agatin upon the head of devout Christians. But that is not all. I've done more. Do you observe this small posture leaf one which is fingered? Go and report punctually to the watchers. On first sentence hangs life or death, that shall him see. This ruby I drew from the finger of a ministry, whom I stretched at the feet of his prince during the chase of his. I drew.
That such a miscreant should be so proud.
That's not all. Now I will speak proudly. Tell your master that my treasure is retribution, vengeance my occupation.
Then you despise mercy and forbearance. Be it so, I've done with you. Now, sirs, you shall hear what the high power direct me to make known to you. If you will instantly deliver up the common malefactor and bound hand and foot, you shall receive a full pardon. Now, sir!
Do you hear that? Do you hear it? What's that with you? Why do you hesitate? They will find you freedom. You that are already their prisoners. They grant you your lives, and there's no other pretense, for it is clear you are already condemned felons. They ensure you the pardon. Do you still hesitate? Are you still cards? Is it so difficult? Then, to shoot between heaven and hell, to put in the word pardon.
Is the pharaoh crazy? Perhaps you are afraid that it is a trap to catch you alive. Leave it yourself.
Only see! What more can you require? Sign with your own hands. It is mercy beyond all bounds.
What devil Corneille is it that speaks about him?
What? No science? Do you think it possible to cut your way through your fathers? Only look around you. Just look around. You surely do not reckon upon that. That were indeed a childish conceit. Or do you flatter yourself that you will fall like heroes because you saw that I rejoice in the prospect of the fight? Oh, do not console yourself with the thought you are not more. You are miserable thieves. What? Are you illiterate? Are you not? Are you insane? It is unpardonable. Do you imagine I shall thank you for my life? I disdain your sacrifice.
I shall go mad. I must be gone. Was the herd ever heard of?
Or are you afraid that I shall stab myself and so by suicide put an end to the bargain, which only holds good if I am given up alive? No, comrades, that is a vain fear. Here, I fling away my pistols, my dagger, my pistols, and this fire poison, which might have been treacherous to me. I am so rich that I have lost the power even over my own life. What? Still in suspense? Or do you think, perhaps, that I shall stand on my defense when you try to seize me. See here! I bind my right hand to this oak branch. Now I am quite defenseless. A child may overpower me. Who the first to desert his captain on the hour of need.
And what does an Patroclus with 9 horned cars, who is a coward that will return his captain?
Having been in our barracks, away with the laughter. Tell your cynic that you do not find a single traitor. Hazard! Hazard! Save the captain!
Huzzah! Save the captain!
Save him!
Save our beloved captain!
No! We are free comrades. I feel a host in the single round. Death or liberty. At the least, they shall not take among us alive.